aviation was still in its thin tether when America sprouted its sporting wings, found that flying was fun, and had that extra spice that men call sport. The same test today sends countless pilots up to the cloud canvas ceiling of the big blue top to perform aerobatic figures in a sky-high surf. Like all sports, flying has its champions. Men who can put a plane through maneuvers to match those of any bird in the air. It would take a bird of rare talent, however, to fly upside down and catch a rhythm from the ground to the tip of his wing. The popular trend of this streamlined sport is marked across the nation by the hundreds of countless flying clubs. Organizations devoted to the less spectacular aspects of plane training. That marks the player sends these cloud clubs along the limitless highways of the sky. He sits with right hearts and a big mind. Powered an amateur pilot, they operate compact little monoplanes, ranging in price from $1,200 to $2,000. Flying a plane like this is not a rich man's sport. Club members cut upkeep costs by doing most of their own maintenance work. These little excursion crafts have a cruising range of only 350 miles, top speed of only 90 bucks. But they're easy to handle and can land on anything that's level. Quick to respond, the controls allow instant correction of any mistake on the part of the pilot, like this overshot landing. When the wind is in the whistling quarter, hundreds of these cruising clubs follow the sport of the spinning blade. Theirs is the vagabond spirit that transforms a sandy sea beach into a temporary tarmac, and a flock of birds into a school of fish. The Aviation Country Club caters to those amateur eagles who can quit work on Friday noon. Here, this more fortunate pilot may spread his sporting wings and enjoy the airport efficiency of specialized equipment and a trained ground crew. Planes like these cost up to $12,000, one of the more expensive ways of defying the law of gravity. Any one of these boats could chase a meteor through its own backyard without straining its thrust. But increasingly popular with the sportsman pilot is the auto gyro. This flying for fun often scorns the convenience of an official landing field in favor of more inviting, but often more confined natural grounding space. The rotary blades of the auto gyro are actually revolving wings that enable the machine to lose virtually all of its airspeed and yet maintain a constant altitude. This peculiar design allows an almost vertical takeoff or landing, which eliminates the need for unobstructed field space normally required to taxi or glide through these maneuvers. With the auto gyro, it is possible to mix your sport by landing on any likely-looking lake and batting out 18 holes of meadow marble before you're caught by the green committee. Downtown Manhattan, dominated by the stalagmite skyline of the business and financial district surrounding Wall Street, has a riverfront skyport for seaplanes. Many of the men who work in this area commute daily to their offices in private planes from their suburban estates. The sport of silver wings serves a practicality presented only by the snort of a gravity-bound tugboat. A A riverside skyport accommodates the traffic of private aircraft that rushes the tycoon off to open his morning mail. Not everyone, however, can own his own plane, but air excursion services carry countless persons to the nation's sports parks. The amphibian-type plane is popular with most flying sportsmen because its ability to operate on land or water makes accessible a greater variety of diversions. Taxiing along a river runway in the teeth of a wind is almost a sport in itself. As the plane speeds mount, fine spray covers the window, and the passenger gets a submarine sensation as the skyline disappears from view. Flying northward, the plane soon leaves cities behind, sails smoothly over the coastline of New England, land on a quiet lake in Maine. The nobility of the flying sportsmen are the owners of giant amphibian transports, like this one that Carr Wood flies for business and pleasure. Carr Wood is famous for building and driving the fastest speedboats in the world, but he's at home in the air as well, acting pilot and navigator of his monster flying fish. Adjusting his radio earphones, Mr. Wood eases his flying boat down the ramp into Lake Erie. In the water, the wheels are retracted into the fuselage, and the giant boat takes up speed as it flashes under the murky northern sky to take off for the sunny Palm Springs shores of his island home in the Florida Keys. A plane of this type costs over $60,000, but this money goes a long way, for the plane has a cruising radius of 1,000 miles and can do 200 of them an hour. Mr. Wood soon comes out of the clouds, and the cities of the Atlantic seaboard roll beneath the belly of his plane. Checking his position on the map, he alters the course slightly, and soon the coast of the Carolinas comes into view to guide him southward. Facing the clock to beat the thermometer, he leaves winter in his wake. He glides into Florida's eternal sunshine as he loses altitude over the city of Miami. Then out to sea, and his island home comes into view through the cockpit window. The slashing swirl of a whirling blade, geared to the wind-roaring harness that holds the power of 1,000 horses. Thus, the country carves new frontiers from the clouds, for the sky's the limit when America spreads her sporting wings.